Welcome to How to Solve Poverty. Today's questions: what is childcare? How can it be a solution to poverty? To find out, let's dive into today's lesson.
Explain succinctly what access to childcare is from first principles.
Access to childcare refers to the availability and affordability of safe, reliable, and quality care services for children, while their parents or caregivers are working or attending to other responsibilities.
Why does access to childcare help to solve poverty?
Access to childcare helps to solve poverty by addressing one of the major barriers that hinder parents, especially single parents or low-income families, from entering or staying in the workforce. When parents have access to reliable child care services, they can work more hours, pursue education, or engage in training, leading to increased income and economic stability. This, in turn, can lift families out of poverty and improve their overall well-being.
Steel man the other side. Why would access to childcare not work to solve poverty?
The other side might argue that while access to child care may help some parents enter the workforce, it does not guarantee higher wages or job security. They contend that child care costs can still be a burden for low-income families, and if not appropriately subsidized or supported, it may not result in significant poverty reduction.
Who benefits most by implementing access to childcare as a solution?
The primary beneficiaries of implementing access to child care as a solution are low-income families, single parents, and caregivers who face financial constraints in securing affordable child care. Working parents, especially mothers, are more likely to benefit, as access to child care enables them to participate fully in the workforce and advance their careers.
Who is harmed most by implementing access to childcare as a solution?
If not properly designed and funded, the implementation of access to child care may have unintended negative consequences. For instance, child care providers may face financial challenges if they are not adequately compensated for their services, leading to potential harm to their businesses or the quality of care they provide. Additionally, families that do not require child care services may feel the burden of increased taxes to support such programs.
How feasible is access to childcare to implement as a solution?
The feasibility of implementing access to child care as a solution depends on various factors, including government support, funding mechanisms, collaboration with child care providers, and community engagement. It requires a well-coordinated effort between policymakers, businesses, and child care service providers to make child care accessible and affordable.
How does access to childcare work as a solution to poverty?
Identify the child care needs. Conduct research and assessments to understand the child care needs of the target population, taking into account working hours, affordability, and location. Establish child care centers and programs. Develop and implement child care centers or programs that meet the identified needs, ensuring they adhere to safety and quality standards. Subsidize child care costs. Provide financial assistance or subsidies to low-income families to reduce the financial burden of child care expenses. Raise awareness and support. Educate the community and stakeholders about the importance of access to child care in reducing poverty and garner support for the initiative. Monitor and evaluate. Continuously assess the effectiveness of the program, making necessary adjustments and improvements based on feedback and data.
What is a real-life example of the solution of access to childcare being implemented?
A real-life example of the solution of access to child care being implemented is the Nordic countries' approach to universal child care. Countries like Sweden, Norway, and Denmark offer high-quality, affordable child care services that enable parents, particularly mothers, to actively participate in the labor force. This approach has contributed to lower poverty rates and greater gender equality in the workforce.
Right now, you are speaking to passionate students who want to solve problems like these. What top 3 skills should they study in order to do so?
Policy advocacy and analysis. Students should study policy-making processes, understand how to advocate for child care initiatives, and analyze the impact of different policy options. Social work and community engagement. Knowledge of social work principles and community engagement strategies can help students understand the specific needs of families and children, ensuring that child care solutions are culturally responsive and inclusive. Financial and organizational management. Students should gain skills in financial planning and management, as well as organizational leadership, to design sustainable and efficient child care programs and centers.
Thank you so much for your time and attention.
If you want to learn the skills to solve this global challenge, join us for free at Plato University for exclusive content, extra resources, and actionable exercises with every lesson.